Hello there and welcome back. Now today I'm going to show you guys exactly how to structure your practice sessions so that you get results every single time you go to the range and you don't feel like it's a waste of time, or you don't feel like you're getting worse, or you don't feel like you're getting more confused. You see, many people come to the range and they batter ball after ball after ball with no real intention in what they're working on. So I'm going to go through a routine that's really useful. It's getting results for our clients in our coaching programs, one-to-one and in our online academy. And I would urge you to subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos. And if you do want some personal help, we offer an academy where we give you a plan and a structure for practice, and we also offer one-to-one coaching, which I'll leave the information for in the link down below. So let's get right into it. Now, what I like to start off with at the start of the session is fundamental checks. Now for me, this is different for everyone, but for me it's going to be alignment of my feet because they get closed sometimes, and alignment of the club because it gets open sometimes, right? So what I want to see is that I get those things correct. Now I've already got my grip in a good place, I've already got my posture in a good place, but I will still check it from both angles to make sure that it's dialed in. And once I've checked that, which I've already done before starting this video, is I'm going to move into some wedge shots. Now I'm going to start off, this is a 50-degree wedge. I'm going to make sure I get into setup, make sure I have the alignment stick or club down so that my alignment of the club is matching the alignment of my feet, shoulders and hips. From there then, I'm just going to hit some really soft wedge shots, really focusing on balance and making sure that I start off with a nice strike. Now, one of the things we do get many people to do is actually do this with the feet together, because when you do this with your feet together, it really forces you to stay in balance and forces you to be rotating. And with our wedges, we want to be rotating. And because this is a wedge, I'm going to encourage a little bit of weight on the left foot. And from there, again, keeping the feet together, making nice loose swings and just getting that contact that I'm after. So I'll work through that for the rest of this warm-up, checking the fundamentals, getting used to the body and arm connection working together in the swing for about 5 to 10 shots. It's normally about 10. So let's do one more. So once that's complete then, and that'll be the warm-up complete, I know everything's calibrated well, I'm now ready to go and work on swing moves. So it's very structured. So now let's get into those swing moves. Okay, now, so once it's time to move into this technical phase, it's going to include drills and feels. Now, the importance here is not to hit any full shots. I'm just working on feels and drills, and in the mode after this, the game mode, is when we're going to go into more full swings. So with this one, for me personally, now this is going to be different for every single person. You got to know what drills are perfect for you. For me, what I'm working on is my backswing position. So I've got set up really good, alignment really good. I've calibrated that. Now, once my fundamentals are calibrated, I'm in a position to work on the swing. So for me, I want to make sure that I get the takeaway here, keeping the club outside the hands. And I'm trying to get a little more vertical with my arms and the club itself. I have a tendency to get flat and the club laid off. And what happens there is the weight's there, and then I have to do some manipulation in the downswing, which leads into potential problems. And manipulation is very hard to control under pressure, which is key. You might be able to control it here at the range, but under pressure, it is not going to work. That's why a lot of people say they're good on the range, because there's no pressure, and they struggle on the course to translate. So the next phase is drills. So what I'm going to do for every single shot is a slow motion backswing, stopping here, setting the wrists, coiling up, and then from there, swinging through. And I really don't care, and I have to give you emphasis on this, it really doesn't matter what happens with the ball flight. You're just trying to craft the position. For me, this backswing has to be dialed in so that this downswing can be as efficient as possible. So let's do that again. And I'm going to work through this probably about 30 times. So here, here, there. And you can see it's very smooth, very controlled, which really allows the brain-body connection so that I can connect those feels neurologically so that I can remember it, especially under pressure. But by doing it slow, it really helps craft it in. And I really see huge differences with the players we work with when we give them slow motion drills or breakdown drills or feel drills. It's not swing thoughts as much as it's more feels, right? And that also will depend on the level you're at. At my level, I can be a little more thinking exactly in the position, but I wouldn't recommend that for someone who's really struggling with the swing. I've done countless hours of swing feels. Now I'm really trying to get those little 1% all the time. And those strikes are quite nice, but sometimes I'll duff it, sometimes I'll shank it, sometimes It'll go left, it'll go right, and sometimes it's perfect. But again, it's a drill, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna work through this 30 times, but I'll not do it all on the camera here, guys, because I don't think you wanna see all of that. And again, not too focused on the downswing, not too focused on impact, not too focused on where the ball's going, just on this top position. And what I'll do is I'll take a video, I'll check that I'm doing it right, I'll check that I'm getting into the feel that I'm looking for, and then come back. So I'm constantly going back and forth. I might hit 5 shots, then go back, make a video and check it, okay? We move into the final stage, which is our game mode. Now, game mode is designed to take what we've just done on our drills and our technical phase to adapt it for what we're going to do in the golf course. And it requires going through your pre-shot routine, picking your target, imagining a green or a fairway, depending on what you're working on. And from there, trying to visualize and feel that you are on the golf course. You're in that situation on the course. This use of imagery and visualization, it is what is key to the people who are successful and the people who are not. We have to put ourselves in that position so that when we get there on the golf course, we're used to it. So let's do that. So starting off, there's a tree out there that I'm going to pretend is a green, is the flag, and I'm going to put a green, you know, that's about 20 yards long and 20 yards wide. So it's a tight enough target. So I've got 10 yards either side of that tree. And what I'm going to do is hit 10 shots at it and count how many hit the green, make a note of it, and then when I come back next time to practice, I'll see if I improve. But it's very important that I picture I'm on the golf course. So I can see the tree, I've turned it into a flag, I can see roughly where the green would be. And I know I'm just going to play a straight shot at it. So I'm going to start by going through my routine, which is my feel swing, and then a loose swing. Staying very loose, we don't want tension. Then I'll come back, make sure I get a spot in front of the ball to line up to the club to. I'll come in, deep breath, get set, stay dynamic, breathe out, and once the breath's gone, hit the shot with no thought. And so we're probably right on the edge of the green on the left side. I'm not going to give myself that one. So you got to be quite strict with yourself. So that's 0 out of 1. Let's do one more. One more. That one's right at it. So I give myself a green for that. So guys, that is really the best way for you to structure your practice. I recommend going through those 3 phases. Also, you got to find out what drills are going to be best for you. If you need help with that, look at the information in the description. You can either join the academy or you can reach out and we'll have a call about potential one-to-one coaching. So again, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. And again, leave a comment. Let me know what you're struggling with and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.